Rock and metal fans are outraged over the 2026 Grammy snubs. I mean, honestly, the Grammys are a fucking joke, so I don't blame them. And watch, like, the number one spot's gonna be like Sleep Token, or like biggest band of the year, or best metal band of the year is gonna be like Sleep Token. Watch. Mark my words. And I don't even hate Sleep Token. I think they're overrated. Insanely overrated.
The 2026 Grammy nominations have just been revealed for the rock and metal categories, and as always, the fans have plenty to say, and I have a lot to say about this as well.
I'm sure I will as well.
As I feel like there are some really glaring omissions. Now, more on that in just a bit. Now, the Grammys are always an entertainment spectacle, but I think that fans will criticize, rock and metal fans will criticize that they feel like they're out of touch with the genre. They're not even played on the main broadcast, despite the fact that...
Yeah, they're probably just going to nominate a bunch of old bands that are from like the 90s and the 70s or even the early 2000s.
A lot of rock and metal bands sell way more tickets and have bigger fan bases than some of these pop artists that are heavily promoted on these broadcasts that are touring in clubs and things like that. I think that if the goal was to get ratings, there are still huge rock and metal acts that get major ratings, and I just still don't really get why it's not featured, other than the fact that they just don't want it there. And that's a criticism that I'll always have. I think when you look at some of these major pop artists and they have tens of millions of monthly listeners on Spotify, but they're playing in clubs, and then you see an artist on streaming that's a rock band that has 5 to 10 million and they're playing arenas, I don't really get how they're not able to be on the main broadcast.
Because, bro, their shit's fake. They don't got real motion like Rodney right here. Rodney. Or I said Rodney. Rodney. They don't got real motion, bro. Their shit's fake. They're probably plants. All right? It's not real. Their numbers aren't real.
But anyways, congratulations to all of the nominees. Let's take a look at the rock and metal categories for the 2026 Grammys. And for the first category, we have Best Metal Performance. And the nominees are Dream Theater with Night Terror. Congratulations. We have Ghost.
Oh my God.
With Lacrima. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. We have Sleep.
Yeah, I fucking told you. What the fuck did I say? What the fuck did I say?
Token with Emergence. We have Spirit Box.
I like Spirit Box, so they get a pass.
With Soft Spine. We have Turnstile.
I also like Turnstile.
With Birds.
Well, not their new stuff, but...
Now you have Sleep Token in this category. Definitely one of the fastest rising bands that we have seen over the last 20 years.
I mean, yeah, they're pretty mid. Come at me for that, but they're pretty mid.
Years. Really breaking out of the rock and metal category and into the pop realm as well with how big they're getting. Definitely a band that would make a huge splash on the main broadcast of the Grammys. I mean, they are doing pop numbers right now, and it'll be interesting to see what they do with that category. With Sleep Token, definitely a heavy favorite in that category right now. And you also have Turnstile making major waves in rock music right now as well. I just saw them perform for the first time at...
Yeah, and they got into like a Taco Bell commercial like years ago. I remember I saw that too. Like, they're good. Like, their old music, I really liked it. Their new stuff, I see normies post like the new stuff on their stories. Not to sound like some elitist snob, but I kind of am being an elitist snob, you know? So, I don't know.
Aftershock, and I was very impressed with their live show. I really hadn't checked them out live before that, and to see their show, definitely a great live band, worth checking them out for sure. And in the next category for Best Rock Album,
let's see.
The nominees are Deftones with Private Music,
Never
Haim
heard it.
with I Quit, Linkin Park with their
I don't know Haim.
comeback album
I like Linkin Park.
From Zero, Turnstile with Never Enough, and Youngblood with Idols. And this is
I kind of like Youngblood.
another competitive category here. Of course, you've got
Youngblood's newer, so I'm glad to see a newer artist in this, right? But it seems that it's just a bunch of old artists.
Deftones with Private Music, one of my favorite albums of the year. Also a band that has never been more appreciated, never been bigger in their illustrious career.
And my point by saying that is rock and metal doesn't evolve. And I hate to see that.
Than they are today. And for a band that's been around
Stuck
as long
in the
as
early
they
2000s.
have, that is a Herculean feat. You do not see that very often. This band right now, absolutely massive, crushing it, headlining their own stadium festival, just had a massive North American tour as well. And you've also got Youngblood in this category, another artist bringing in significant buzz. Also someone you could definitely see on the main broadcast in this category. I keep bringing this up because I think that rock music right now is just skyrocketing, and I believe that really this could be the year that we could see rock music return.
Yeah, rock and metal music are getting more popular now. I am seeing some like newer bands. Like, what's that band with the frog album? Like, that band was really good. I really like that band. It's like the more sludgy kind of new metal kind of thing. I know I'm talking super fast here, but yeah, he's a 1,000 fucking percent right. Rock and metal are coming back. You know, you see Jim Bros getting into it now. There's like fucking steroided up bodybuilders using Kublai Khan songs, and I love to see that. Let's get more of that going. Let's fucking see more of that.
Turn to the main broadcast, and if it doesn't, I will never understand. And for the next category, we have Best Rock Performance.
What,
the
Metallica?
nominees are Amyl and the Sniffers. You
Never heard.
should not be doing that. Linkin Park, The Emptiness Machine.
I haven't seen Linkin Park live.
Turnstile, Never Enough. Haley Williams, also a Paramore, with her solo single Merzapine.
I like Paramore and Haley Williams.
Youngblood, featuring Nuno Betancourt, Frank Bello, and Adam Wakeman, with his incredibly viral cover of Black Sabbath's Changes, live from Villa Park, at Ozzy Osbourne's final
Yet again, my issue is just like, why can't we get new artists in here, bro? Like, new, I know Turnstile's like sort of newer, and Youngblood too, but
show.
you know.
Now, for this category, I definitely see Youngblood as a heavy favorite, and also it could make for an incredible moment for them to honor Ozzy Osbourne like they definitely will be doing on this broadcast at some point again. That was such a massive moment from that final performance, and I see that Youngblood also very close with the Osbourne family, very close with Ozzy Osbourne, and so this could be a very special moment at this award show. And also, interestingly enough, you had the Osbourne family already directly involved with this, on hand announcing one of the categories, as I understand it. And next up, we have the Best Rock Song category, and the nominees are Nine Inch Nails with As Alive as You Need Me to Be.
Hate me for this. I do not like Nine Inch Nails.
Sleep Token
And yeah, okay.
with Caramel. Haley Williams with Gloom. Turnstile, once again, with Never Enough. And Youngblood with Zombie. Now, earlier this year, we saw
Why are they nominating the same four people? I don't get that.
Gojira winning the category for Best Metal Performance. Again, that took place in the pre-broadcast ceremony. We want to see this on the main broadcast this year, guys. Come on. Now, I think there are some glaring omissions in these nominations, and I just want to bring them up. And I want to hear what you think is missing down in the comments. First of all, for me, ladies and gentlemen, The Sky, the Earth, and All Between by Architects. How was that record not nominated?
I haven't heard it.
Phenomenal album. I just feel like that should be in there. It's a great rock and metal album. This band has become a massive force in music all around the world. When you look at these damn near stadium shows that Architects is headlining in Europe right now, just had an amazing North American tour as well. This band currently firing on all cylinders and showing no signs of slowing down. One of my favorite albums of the year. Don't know how that immaculate record wasn't nominated. And then also eligible for nomination. You had one of the biggest rock songs. This was really a unique stylistic change from Falling in Reverse. I don't think we've ever heard a single quite like this.
Okay, come at me for this hot take. I love Ronnie, right? I love that he talks hella shit. I love that about him. That's why I like him, bro. He talks hella fucking shit. And he doesn't go, fuck. I like that. I like that about Ronnie, bro. I know I'm glazing a little bit. I know I'm doing tricks on it. But, can't get behind the music, though. So I would have to disagree here.
From this band, the surprise collaboration with Marilyn Manson, God is a Weapon, one of the biggest rock songs of the last few years, also not nominated for a Grammy. And when I shared about this on my social media, Ronnie Radke offered a theory of his own for why he wasn't nominated. He said, "It's because I don't want men in the women's
Is that what he was talking about? He was posting so many videos about that.
restroom."
I mean, I don't want him in there either.
All right, so let me know what you all think
spitting
down in the
facts, though.
comments. What